All right, we are back for the final match of the day. It has been a day, a whole day, and nothing but a whole day. And we've got Jannik Sinner taking on Jakub Mensik. Very interesting to see how this one goes. Because Mensik is one of the up-and-coming players on the tour. He broke out in Miami last year and won the title there, beating Djokovic in the final. Of course, Sinner didn't play that tournament. So we get to see him play Mensik now. By the way, thank you, Azza, for the 44 months. Sorry, I missed that as we left. But thank you for the 44 months. But here we go. Let's see what Mensik can do. Can he be a threat to this Sinkeraz matchup? Is he going to be a problem? Also, Tien and Kecmanovic are playing. Excited for this one? Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. I mean, look, Sinner could win easily. And that is fine, I guess. But also, Mensik, I mean, look, it's an opportunity. Opportunity to prove something. Opportunity to show everybody that beating Djokovic wasn't a one thing. And that he can do damage. And he can disrupt the current domination of Sinner versus Alcaraz. Or Sinner and Alcaraz. Right on, Carlos, even though Hashanov played a great game, yeah, that was a good fighting effort. Alcaraz has had to work hard for his wins this week. It has not been easy. And Sinner had a job against Popperin, but he did get through. In the second round, Poppy pushed him, but it never felt like Sinner was going to lose. Never felt like Sinner was out of that match. Winner of this match will play Feast tomorrow, which I'm excited to see as well, if it is Sinner versus Feast. Feast is waiting for Sinner. Yes, he is. Mensik's got a headband. Okay, is that new? Mensik rocking the headband. All right, here we go. God, I want Mensik to play well so much. I want this. I want him to make it. I want him to make it a real contest here. He's never played Sinner before. He kind of got that Runa look without the hat. Doesn't he usually wear a hat? By the way, Chad, if you don't remember, last year in Miami, I shaved my head like Mensik because I said if he wins the tournament after beating Draper, I would do it. And I did. And that was a fun, couple of weeks. Why does your hair look like that? Why did your hair get cut like that? Who cut your hair? Did you pay for that? That was fun. Nothing like being told that you look ugly. All right. Sinner's going to serve. You don't remember that? So the story is Draper. We watched Mensik Draper. Mensik beat Draper, and I said, stupidly, if he wins this tournament, I have to get my hair cut like that. Because I said, what's that haircut? All right, if he wins the tournament, I'll cut my hair. And then he won the tournament. It was a second round. What was I didn't know. Winner of this will play Feast. Feast has been cruisy this week too. All right. Day 49 means day 49 in a row of streaming. You should do another punishment for Indy Wells. Why would I do a punishment on myself? That's silly. Why would I do that? I've learnt my lesson to never do that. That was not a smart idea, and I don't want to do that again. Alcaraz just seems better than everyone. He's pretty damn good. Jay.
LFG Carlos, brutal ball bashing match with Karen. Glad the dude got through and with awesome shot making. Thanks, Cam.
Thank you, Jay, for the $3. Yeah. That was a tough fight. But he got through. And he's going to have to get through Rublev tomorrow. I think Sinner won the toss, elected to serve. I think. All right. Whew. If Arena wins a tournament, you should get a tattoo like that her coach got. That is a stupid bet. Why would I ever do that? Why would I ever get a tattoo? That's insane. Haircut is one thing. I'll just wait for my hair to grow. But tattoo is insane. I would never do that. It's stupid. Anyways, Vanu, thank you for the £5 super sticker. Appreciate it. Betting on a tattoo is crazy. All right. Never played before. God, I hope Mensik puts on a show. Make him work. Look, I'm not expecting Mensik to win by any means. Because it's his first time playing Sinner, and, that would be an incredible effort. But, God, it would be fun to watch Sinner have to play some tie breaks or something, That'd be fun. To watch Sinner, just see Sinner work, Like Alcaraz just had to work for it. Be fun to watch them at least, be pushed into those deeper waters. Arian!
Hi, Cam, can't wait for tomorrow's matches.
Yeah, tomorrow's match is going to be fun. We've got some bangers tomorrow. Thank you for the donation. All right. Whew, I tell you, chat, this today has hit me like a truck. I'm feeling it today. Whew. Today has been a day. All right. And then we got tomorrow. And then we got the finals on Saturday. And then Sunday, the end. All right, here we go. It's going to be Mensik to serve. All right. Mensik to serve. I'm going to go Sinner in straights, but I don't know. I reckon there might be a breaker. Great serve down the tee to start. Okay. 15 love. As he serves down the tee, the forehand Sinner return the backhand to Mensik. Backhand out from Sinner. Mensik backhand again to the backhand of Sinner. Mensik backhand goes in the net, 15-0. Easy win, Sinner. Okay. All right, 15-0. 30-15. Good serve again. By the way, chat, did the trailer for Toy Story 5 just come out? All right, 30-15. Serve. Into the backhand of Sinner. Point now from Mensik. He comes in with a drop shot. Sinner's going to get there, but it's in the net. 40-15. You know another thing that I like about Mensik, right? He's got that like feast kind of like, not disrespect, but he's just got that kind of like, oh, you're Jannik Sinner. Cool, yeah, I've heard about you. Like, he just can't, it seems like he's just got that like, I don't really care what you've done. Like that kind of energy, which I love, because I think that's the only way you're going to, you're not going to beat these guys without that energy. Right? You can't be in awe of these guys. You have to, you have to be disrespectful. At least, like, not giving a shit what they do. Like, oh, yeah. You want how many? 4 slams? Oh, that's all right. That's cool, I guess. Like, he's got that kind of, like, that energy about him. He's not like, oh, Jannik Sinner, hi, nice to meet you. I'm so excited to play. Like you're not going to get a game if you do that. One love. Solid start. That's the dog mentality. That's it. Feaster's got it. Menchik's got it. Runer's got it. Shelton's got it. Fonseca's got it. Tien's got it. These young guys. Draper's got it. I've got a backhand now from Sinner into the front of Mensik. Sinner backhand on the stretch. Mensik unleashing and hits it in the net. 15 love. That's how he beat Noli in Miami, yeah? I think you want him to win. I think you want him to think that, but he doesn't. I don't know. I just feel like he's got that vibe about him. He might not say it out loud, but I don't know. It just seems like he's got that look on his face right now where it's just kind of like, all right. Like, cool. Like, he doesn't seem nervous. Doesn't seem bothered by his opponent. 30 love. Sinner serves again. 30 love. Sinner serves again. Oh, an ace out wide. 40 love. All right. 1-1. Sinner holds. All right. 1-1. What's my score prediction? I reckon Sinner's going to win in a couple of tie breaks. The return goes in the back of Mensik. Sinner with a pass. Oh, too good. Mensik wasn't ready. Oh, no. Mensik wasn't ready. He hit the backhand approach and he thought that was good enough. No. That's not good enough. You got to hit the volley. You got to hit the drop volley winner if you're going to beat Sinner like that. You can't come to the net like casually. That ain't going to work. He walked in like he was just coming to dinner. He says, "Oh, yeah, I'm just going to walk into the net and I'm just going to order a steak." No. You got to be ready, brother. Love 30. Now he's down love 30. Mensik serves again. Now he looks worried. Now he's starting to find out. He's looking at Sinner like, oh, shit, you're him. Serve. Oh, no, it's a fault. Oh, God. It's all going wrong. We're only 2 games in. Serve. Into the forehand to Sinner. Return goes in the forehand to Mensik. Sinner backhand. Mensik, forehand goes into the forehand to Sinner. Mensik pass. Sinner volley. No. Mensik in the net. Love 40. Oh, God. He's finding it out real quick. No, love 40. Love 40. Mensik serves. Down the tee. Sinner returns it long. All right. 15-40. 15-40. All right. Mensik serves again. Would you care for a breadstick? All right, another ace. Mensik serve. That's gonna be something. 30-40. He needs those serves. All right, serve again. Into the back end of Sinner. Back end of Mensik. Drop shot. Sinner gets it. Mensik volleys it away, though. All right, he learned his lesson. Here we get to deuce. All right. Serve again. As the return goes in the forehand of Mensik. Sinner with the backhand. To the backhand of Mensik. Into the backhand of Sinner. Sinner in the net. Advantage Mensik. We've got some good matches tomorrow. Yeah, we had some good matches today. So it's got a high bar to overcome tomorrow. All right, advantage Mensik. Serve as a fault, second serve. Second serve. As the return goes into the back end of Mensik. Forehand out from Sinner. Into the back end of Mensik. Sinner. Backhand down the line. Mensik gets with the forehand. Into the back end of Sinner. Mensik. Backhand again to the back end of Sinner. Into the back end of Mensik. Down the line to the forehand of Sinner. But Mensik overhits it. And we get back to deuce. Cam, are you going to watch men's Dubai? Yeah. We're watching men and women. Oh, sorry. Men's Dubai. Dubai. Sorry. I thought you meant Doha. Dubai. Maybe. Maybe. I was going to use next week as an opportunity to actually take a timeout. But we'll see. It'll depend on what matchups we get. If there's something interesting to watch, we'll definitely watch it. But I'm not planning on watching Dubai as much as we've been watching tennis. Because we're in Indian Wells, Miami, and those tournaments are in March. All right, back to deuce. As the return goes into the backhand, and Mensik in the net. Great return, Sinner. Advantage Sinner. Advantage Sinner to take an early lead. Good serve and volley. All right, Mensik with the serve volley. Deuce. Could Feast upset Sinner? This match has just started. What are you talking about, Feast? Deuce. Yeah, we might watch Draper next week. There are some players that I want to watch next week, but again, I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to streaming because I should take a break. Not a break, but I should take a couple of days. I should rest. But also, I don't know. We'll just wait and see what happens. Good serve. Mensik holds 2-1. Yeah, when the draw comes out, we'll be able to make some decisions. But yeah, I don't plan on watching as much next week because I want to get ready for Indian Wells Miami. And there's things I want to do. I want to set up. I need to set up for Indian Wells Miami. So it might be a bit of a much slower week. But look, we might watch quarterfinals or something of Dubai, or maybe watch semifinals. I don't know. Acapulco's on as well. Maybe watch some of that. I don't know. It'll be on a day-by-day basis. All right, 2-1. Indian Wells starts on the 4th of March. All right. Mensik holds 2-1. We have to rest and get ready. Yeah. I've actually run out of food. That's something I need to figure out. I ran out of food yesterday. I had one burrito for food today. So that's gone. So now I have bread. I have bread. I have these yogurt things, these pouches that are kind of cool, but they're you don't eat those. You have to. I only have one of those, or two of those. So that's. So I need to get eggs and stuff. Anyways, 2-1. Sinner serves again. The backhand of Mensik, backhand of Sinner. The backhand of Mensik is Sinner backhand again to the backhand of Mensik. There's a bit of backhand again in the net by Sinner. Well, you do need to lose weight. So is that why you don't have any friends? Or because if you don't know why you don't have friends, I think I might have figured it out. Love 15. I'm going to ace out wide. 15-all. Sinner serves again. As we get a fault second serve. My friends don't do YouTube, sir. Oh, okay. So you're just a dick. Okay. As the return goes in the forehand of Sinner. That's a good shot. 30-15. No, that's all right. They were trying to be funny, I think. I think they were just trying to be funny. All right, 30-15. You were just trying to be funny, right? Right. He was just making a joke. It's just banter. 30-15. As a backhand return. Goes down the line. Winner by Mensik. 30-all. Yeah, it was tongue-in-cheek. Yeah. No harm meant. I know. It's fine. All right, 30-all. Is Mensik dancing? What was he just doing? He's just dancing on Sinner? What are he doing? He's just testing his hips. They work. All right, 30-all. That's a Medvedev move. Serve. Into the backhand of Mensik. Return. Into the forehand of Sinner. Mensik, forehand on the stretch. Into the forehand, Sinner down the line, the backhand, and Mensik sliced. Sinner backhand. Down the line, Mensik puts up a lob, but it's not going to make the net. 40-30. Pardon me. 40-30. Hips don't lie. Well, they lied that time because he hit the ball in the net. All right. Ace. All right. First 4 games have been interesting. All right. 2-0. If you're challenging Sinner, it's worth a dance. Yeah, maybe that try to throw Sinner off. Dance off, bro. Good serve, Mensik again. 15 love. Oh, yay. The sun's up. It's going to be hot today. Cam may look like Ricky Gervais in 1 year. Great shot, Sinner. Great pickup. 15-0. Mensik hit a great drop volley, but Sinner was better. And it's 15-0. 15-0. By the way, you've been timed out 21 times and you said that joke? You've been timed out 21 times. And you said, and you called me Ricky Gervais? And you try to make that joke? You've been timed out so many times already. You need to be careful. That's the kind of shit that could get you in trouble. Backhand into the volley of Mensik. That's a good shot. Sinner gets it though and puts it in the net. 30-15. 21. You're on a 21 timeout streak and you're like, I'm going to risk it. Are you serious? You're going to risk it. Dude's you're dancing on thin ice. You're just dance. You're doing Mensik dance moves on thin ice, bro. You're doing Medi moves. Are you still sleeping, bro? Yes. Yes, Sandman. I'm still asleep. The hell? That's a weird thing to say, but also, do you just like go around the internet as a Sandman, asking people if they're sleeping? Cool. First Amendment rights, please. Yeah, the First Amendment is here. We've got our own list of amendments. What are the rules? What's the first rule in the chat, Deb? What's the rules? First Amendment rule here. Somebody asked. 4-4 rally. That's a winner by Mensik. 3-2. Mensik is playing tennis, and we're watching it. I'd love a read the receipts segment. Nah, because then people just start saying random stuff to actually get attention, and I don't want that. We don't want to give attention, too much negative attention. Anyways, Aaron.
No, did Soda Pop dance at us open?
Did he? I don't know what that is, but thank you for the $2. Yeah, rule 1 is we don't talk about Fight Club. That's the First Amendment. We don't talk about Fight Club. Which part of the season do I like the most? I actually do like Indian Wells Miami and Monte Carlo. Like that's actually, I said this last week. Start of the clay season. That first, in Monte Carlo, Stuttgart, Barcelona, those weeks, I love that start. I love that when everybody plays on clay for the first time. And it's like we completely shift. Everything changes. I love that. K-pop Demon Hunters for the kids. I don't know I haven't seen it. Oh, sorry. First Amendment's no spamming. Second Amendment is no harassment. All right. By the way, amendments is an American thing, right? I don't think Australia has amendments. Or anywhere else in the world has. No, commandments. That's something else, though. I think there's is it commandments? Is that what you meant? First commandment? I don't know what that is. What is the first? Love thy neighbor. Don't get me angry at Cam's predictions. I think that's the third one. Anyway, 3-2. As with a backhand rally, Mensik drop shot, but it's in the net. 15 love. Yeah, I've heard that K-pop Demon Hummers is meant to be good. I've never seen it though, but I heard it's good. All right, 15 love. Arian, you just send it in the Discord. Thou shalt not cheer between faults. No, you're allowed to do that. All right. 15 love. We know that this match plays Feast. Serving the backhand of Mensik. Mensik in the net. 30 love. 30 love. Serve again. As the return goes in the backhand of Sinner. Mensik backhand as Sinner volleys it away. 40 love. You sent in Discord? Okay. I think I probably saw it. I just don't remember it. But thank you. 40 love. Oh, God, my head. We're getting to that time again. All right. Sinner forehand in the net. 40-15. Thou shalt not... Wait, what? Sinner serves a fault. Second serve. The return goes to forehand. Sinner. Mensik. Forehand inside out. Sinner puts a slice in the net. I tell you, Mensik is getting aggressive in these rallies, and I'm loving it. Not a sponsor. But if they want, call me. I'm open to sponsors. All right. 40-30. You haven't heard the right to bear arms. To bear arms, like bear? As with a serve. There's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Mensik. He hits a wide. 3-0. I'll tell you, if Mensik can just win one of these first couple of points on Sinner's serve, maybe we got something. But he's just leaving it until 40 love before he starts getting into it. All right. Three all. Three all. As the return goes out from Sinner, 15 love. By the way, chat, I know what it means. I know what that means. I've watched enough movies to know what that means. All right, I understand. It was a joke. They were making a joke. It was funny. I was playing off the joke. We were just doing a thing. It was a back and forth. He said bear. I said bear. It was just a thing. We're just doing a thing. It was just a bit. I know what it means. We're just doing it was just a thing. All right? I know I'm not that stupid. Come on. You really think I'm that dumb? Anyway, say love. Back end of the volley, Mensik. That's a great volley. Sinner gets there, but Mensik volleys it cross court. Sinner gets there with a slice. Mensik volleys it away eventually. 40 love. Yeah, Arian, I don't have Discord open. But thank you for sending. I'll look at it later. Australians aren't subject to US constitutional anyway, so we can make up whatever amendments we can. Yeah, I don't know how we got political, but let's just move back to tennis. 40 love. And an ace. I'll tell you, Mensik. I'm liking what I'm seeing. You just got to get one of those first couple of points on the Sinner serve, and we got a match. 4-3. Mensik is playing. He's playing tennis. And I'm appreciating it. How we doing, chat? Mensik is playing real good. I know, right? He came to play. All right. Cam is super partial. Yeah, I am. I'm super biased. I want good tennis. I want a good match. I don't want Sinner to lose. I'm just saying that I want Mensik to put in a really good performance. Because it's like that makes tennis a little less predictable. Tien about to get upset? Damn it. But he's not playing here, so that's okay, I guess. Several good matches. Oh yeah, that Anisimova Andreeva match was one of the best. All right, here we go. Sinner to serve again. Let's see if Mensik can get one of these first couple of points and really make this interesting. Good serve. Return goes in the corner. Sinner hits it wide. Love 15. By the way, Darren Cahill is not there. All right, love 15. Serve again from Sinner. That's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Mensik. Sinner backhand as Mensik in the rally. Sinner with the backhand. Into the backhand of Mensik. To the forehand of Sinner. As Mensik backhand again. Into the Sinner forehand. Mensik forehand on the stretch. As Sinner backhand. Shanked! Long! Love 30! Love 30 Mensik. Sinner with a little shank. Love 30. Love 30. Serve from Sinner. Expect an ace eventually. Serve out wide. Mensik gets it back. Deep into the forehand of Sinner. Mensik. No. Oh, Mensik hit it long. He hit it long on the return just. Just hit it long. All right. 15-30. Serve. Massive serve down the tee. You know it was going to happen, right? You know he's going to do it eventually. 30-0. This is the point. I don't think I have a top button. Serving the forehand of Mensik. Return goes in the backhand of Sinner. Mensik on the stretch. Into the forehand of Sinner, who hits a drop shot, but Mensik's going to get there. With a slice. Sinner gets it with a pass down the line. Mensik wins the point, though. Sinner hits it out. 30-40. Good hustle by Mensik. And Sinner just pushed it long. 30-40. Mensik better be ready because it's going to be a big first serve. He better be ready to get a racket on it. Serve. Oh, it's a fault. Second serve. Sinner just taking his time. All right, second serve. Into the backhand of Mensik. Oh, return deep. Just overhit the return and we get the deuce. But that was the right move because Sinner hit it in the net. But it just went too long. All right, deuce. I'll tell you though, Mensik is making it interesting. Sinner serves again. To the backhand of Mensik, but it's a let. Great serve. All right, advantage Sinner to take the game. As the return goes to forehand to Sinner. Mensik forehand. Inside out. Great shot. Slice from Sinner goes in. Mensik. Forehand cross court. Sinner with a pass. Down the line winner. Mensik just didn't do enough with the approach. 4-4. 4-all. Okay. 4-all. All right, back to Mensik. He's done well to stay in front so far in this set. Let's see if he can keep it going as that goes out in the return. Good serve, 15-love. All right, serve again. As the return goes into the forehand of Mensik. Forehand from Sinner. Into the forehand of Mensik. Sinner forehand again. Shanked. And long. I tell you, Mensik is hitting the ball so hard. Like, he is ripping it. And the difference between him and Khachanov is Khachanov rips it and it kind of, like, you know, has so much topspin. But Mensik is hitting the ball so flat. It's just like flying at Sinner so quickly. It's kind of like how Royer played Alcaraz yesterday. That kind of real, like, just real big hits. Then he comes in the net with the backhand. Passing shot from Sinner. Volley in the net by Mensik. All right. 30-15. But he's just hitting the ball through Sinner, which is so fun. 30-15. Serve out wide. Slice goes in from Sinner. Mensik comes to the net. Sinner with the pass goes wide. He's just rushing Sinner a little bit. 40-15. He is the reigning Miami champion. You are correct. He is no joke, but he has never played Sinner. And I'm impressed by how he's playing Sinner. And how aggressive he's... Like, it feels like he's playing over-aggressive. Like, he's going crazy, but... I mean, what else are you going to do? Great serve. Sinner off the tape. Hits a winner. I mean, whatever. $40-30. All right, nice serve. And Mensik takes the game. 5-4. When he's on form, he's lethal, yeah. I mean, this would be... We're still a long way, but this would be something. We're a long way away from anything, though. Oh, I nearly did. That was stupid. Anyways. All right, how we doing, chat? Cam's prediction is looking good so far. Well, why you sound surprised? Why are we surprised? My predictions are actually not terrible. I picked Eala to beat Palini this week, so see. I also picked Anisimova to win in 3 against Andreeva, and that was after the first set. All right, here we go. Sinner is going to serve to stay in the set. Try saying that fast. Why do you think Sinner's not liked? Who doesn't like Sinner? Not liked by who? All right, Sinner serves. Serve to stay in the set. There's a fault. Mensik's got to make every return. Second serve, even on the first serve. Second serve. Into the back of Mensik, he shanks it. That was a bad miss. All right, love 15. So 15 love. $15 love. Serve. Into the forehand of Mensik. Forehand from Sinner. The forehand of Mensik is Sinner forehand. Into the forehand of Mensik down the line. Great shot. Sinner gets it. Mensik forehand again. Into the backhand of Sinner is Mensik. Forehand again. To the backhand of Sinner. Now Mensik hits a backhand, but it hits it out. 30 love. Just seems like he doesn't get the respect he deserves. I mean, it's hard for Sinner because no matter what happens, he will be compared to Alcaraz. So that's where you might see people that are not that are disrespecting him because, well, one, they might be Alcaraz fans, and if Alcaraz fans are going to go for Alcaraz, right? Sinner fans are going to go for Sinner, right? They have a battle against each other, right? But he's always going to be compared to Alcaraz. So he's always going to be in that conversation. When we talk Alcaraz, we talk Sinner. All right, 40 love. But the thing with Sinner is he's better than everyone except for one guy. And the only difference is that guy's better than everybody and everybody. It's... He's still the second best player by a mile. It's just that the best player is doing things that we haven't seen before as he holds 5-all. All right, back to Mensik. But yeah, I mean, I don't see people like neutral people don't dislike Sinner. The people that dislike Sinner are fans of other players, or for the most part, fans of other players. I don't think there's many neutral fans that are like, I don't like Sinner. It's just people that like other people. Backhand to backhand rally. As a point now from Sinner to the backhand of Mensik. Backhand from Sinner again. The backhand of Mensik. Into the forehand of Sinner. Mensik wins a point. Sinner overhits it. Man, Mensik is out hitting Sinner a little bit. 15 love. It's the same with Federer and Novak. It's only like a few years now, but Novak is older, that he gets a lot more respect of what he achieved, yeah. I mean, look, if Sinner had more slams than Alcaraz, I'm sure he would get more credit. Oh, Mensik with a clean backhand winner. 30 love. Cam needs a coffee. I need to sleep. Coffee is the opposite of what I need. I need to pass out after this. We have an alien versus a cyborg, and the alien's technology is just superior. That's a good one. 30 love. Serve to the backhand is a double fault. 30-15. It kind of feels like Sinner is disrespected. A lot of video titles ask things like, is this still a rivalry? Or just compare overall career results from Sinner and Alcaraz. Yeah, well, that's just like rage bait. His backhand goes cross-court in the backhand of Sinner. Sinner in the net, 40-15. If you watch those videos, do they actually say in the video, is it still a rivalry? And they say yes, because of course it is. Like, how can you not say that Alcaraz Sinner is a rivalry? Nadal Federer was a rivalry for the start to the end, and it was never really that close. At least on clay, it was, all Rafa, right? But that was never considered, like, there was never is this a rivalry? It was always, Federer was always a rivalry. It didn't matter what the head-to-head was. And Alcaraz is just getting started. So how could you question if it's a rivalry? That's crazy. That's a crazy statement. But again, it's the internet. It's meant to be crazy to get you to say what I just said. Sinner hits it out 6-5. It's just, that's crazy. Of course it's a rivalry. That's a crazy statement. Better Sinner, Alcaraz, Diallo is the real GOAT. Oh, between Alcaraz and Sinner and Diallo is the real GOAT. Okay. Good one. That's funny. I like Sinner as much as Alcaraz, but I follow Alcaraz. Fair enough. We all have our favorites. Rivalries are as much about the clash of styles and personalities as they are the results. Yeah. I mean, Nadal-Federer wasn't a very close rivalry, but when they played, the matches were intense. The matches were insane. It was a stop everything and watch. That's what Alcaraz is. At the moment, the rivalry, Sinner's not far behind. It's not like Sinner's like 20 matches behind. He's never going to catch up. But at the moment, the head-to-head is not close. But that doesn't mean the matches that they play aren't epic and interesting. It's not like Alcaraz is dominating the matches they play. A rivalry has to be 50-50. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And I'm going to try and prove a point here. I'm going to give you some. Okay, Lakers Celtics. Is that a rivalry? Is that a rivalry? Mike, is that a rivalry? Is Lakers Celtics a rivalry? Is that a rivalry? Let me know. It's not a rivalry. Oh, really? Okay, because I'm pretty sure it's considered one of the greatest rivalries in sports. You might not know what it is. All right, what about... Give me a rivalry then. All right, give me a rivalry. I'll let you give me a rivalry because you're just going to be a smart ass. Give me a rivalry. Go on. Give me a rivalry between, not tennis players, on other sports. Give me a sports rivalry. Give me a sports rivalry. Team sports rivalry. Go on. Barcelona, Madrid. Good one. That is a good one, actually. It's a very good rivalry. All right, where can I find this? Barcelona, Madrid. No, it's not that close, is it? Shit. All right. Give me another one. Another one. We're not talking about cricket. Give me another one. Red Bull versus McLaren. What's that? Red Sox, Yankees. That's a good one. By the way, Barcelona, Madrid actually proves you right, Mike. So congrats. You got that one. Yankees, Red Sox. Yankees, Red Sox. All right. The record is 1,249 to 1,037. That's not 50-50, but that's a rivalry. Point proven. Next. 40 love. If anything, it's almost rare that a rivalry is 50-50. Like a proper rivalry. Like, yeah, Nadal Djokovic was 51-49. That's so rare. That's rare. It's never going to be split down the middle. And it doesn't have to be, that's not a rule that has to be 50-50. Because then nothing's a rivalry. All right, tie break. Borg Mac. Wasn't Borg Mac 10-5? Was that 10-4? 10-5? Anyways. No, it doesn't have to be 50-50 to be a rivalry. That's crazy talk. Borg Mac was, 7-0. Okay, again. They only played they should have played more. A one-sided beatdown isn't a rivalry. I'm not, what am I talking about? I'm not saying, there's no one-sided beatdown. What are you talking about? Of course a one-sided beatdown is not a rivalry. What do you, but the matches I'm talking about are not, the people I'm talking about are not beatdowns. What, you think Sinner Alcaraz is a beatdown? You think Nadal Federer was a beatdown? Anyways, first serve's a fault, second serve. Sometimes I feel like people are just arguing for the sake of arguing. Anyways, one love. Backhand return goes the forehand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Mensik. Sinner with the forehand goes wide. It's 2-love Mensik. If it's, somebody said Monfils and Djokovic. That's not a rivalry. Obviously. But Federer and Nadal, of course, is a rivalry. Sinner and Alcaraz, of course, is a rivalry. It's crazy. That doesn't have to be 50-50. It just has to be competitive and close enough. It could be 60-40. It could be, 70-30. It'll have to depend on how the matches are, but if it's 70-30, it has to be, Serena versus Sharapova. That's that would be a tough one to consider a rivalry because Serena dominated. Yeah, but I didn't say that. I wasn't talking about that rivalry. I'm talking about Federer and Nadal. Or proving the point that Sinner and Alcaraz is a rivalry. Unless what's his name? Zverev's not here. Unless Alcaraz wins the next, 20 in a row in straight sets. And then it's like, oh, well, that changed. 3-1. Mensik. By the way, we're too busy talking about other things. We got sidetracked. 3-1 Mensik. Great serve down the tee. Return goes into the forehand Mensik. Back in it from Sinner. Into the forehand Mensik. That's a winner by Mensik, 4-1. Mensik with the mini break. 4-1. Serve again. From Sinner. Into the forehand Mensik. Forehand from Sinner. Into the forehand Mensik. Sinner, forehand. Again to the forehand Mensik. To the forehand Sinner. Mensik, backhand on the stretch. Sinner gets it. With a forehand. Mensik doing all the running. Sinner forehand again. Mensik gets it. Goes down the line and wide. And Sinner gets the point. 4-2. They change ends. 4-2. 4-2 Mensik. Yeah, it's only one mini break. All right, 4-2 Mensik. As the serve goes to the forehand, Mensik. Mensik in the net, all right. Sinner holds his serves, but Mensik has the mini break. Mensik, Tien are the biggest threats to Sinkeraz. Maybe. All right, 4-3. Mensik serves. That's a fault. Almost kills the camera, man. Second serve. Serve in the backhand of Sinner. Return to the backhand of Mensik. Sinner. Backhand to the backhand of Mensik. Down the line to the forehand of Sinner. Mensik. Forehand again to the forehand of Sinner. As Mensik goes down the line with the forehand. Sinner's there with the backhand. Mensik hitting the ball too short. As Sinner forehand again to the forehand of Mensik. Sinner. Forehand down the line. Mensik gets there with the backhand. Cross court. Sinner gets it. Into the backhand of Mensik. Down the line. Great shot. Sinner gets with a forehand. Into the forehand of Mensik. Sinner drop shot in the net. Wow. Mensik went toe-to-toe with Sinner and won. They're hitting the ball so hard. It sounds like guns going off. Just bang, 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 bang. And then Sinner went with a drop shot and completely stuffed it up. Wow. 5-3. Mensik serves. Into the forehand of Sinner. Good return. Mensik down the line. Forehand. That's a great shot. Up goes a lob. But it's out by Sinner and it's 6-3. Mensik. Woo. 2 on Sinner's serve, though. Jeez. Mensik is like actually toe-to-toe. 6-3. Anyone else think Mensik kind of looks like a 6'6" Runa? I don't know. He's got that Runa vibe. All right. 6-3. Serve. That's a fault. I'll tell you what, if I'm Mensik, I'm just trying to tee off on this return. You got 2 more set points after this. Just smack the shit out of this one. Just go for it. Second serve. Into the backhand, Mensik. He goes into the backhand of Sinner. Mensik, backhand, down the line. That's a great shot. That's a winner. There's the set. He did what I told him to do and he listened. Chat, we've got something going on. Mensik takes the first. And he went for it. He went down the line. He's like, I am going for this. First set in the bag. 1 hour. All right. That's a start. That is a great start for Mensik. I'll tell you, 9.4 on the serve for Mensik. That is a huge win Sinner was only getting 59% of first serves in, though. So, I mean, the fact that Sinner got to a tiebreak and didn't get broken and barely got a serve in, that's concerning for Mensik. But don't worry about that. Just forget that. Don't look at that stat. Don't look at that one. 7 winners to 11 errors from Sinner. Mensik, 9 winners and 13 errors. So pretty even on the ground. But, yeah, that was a whole set. Mensik coming to the net winning more points than Sinner. All right, but Sinner's going to serve first in the second. We got a match here. No breaks to serve. That backhand down the line from Mensik, that was perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect. It's exactly what he needed to do. This is one of the higher level matches. I saw a person who aren't big three right now. Yeah. Mensik is, he is. I mean, even Hashanov against Alcaraz in the last match. They're both of those guys just have pushed Sinner Alcaraz. But Mensik is, the difference between Hashanov and Mensik is he's hitting the ball flat. And that's taking time away from Sinner, which is really interesting. All right. Sinner's going to serve first in the second, but here we go. Mensik making a match of it. Winner plays feast tomorrow. Sinner serves. Into the forehand of Mensik. Sinner comes in. Mensik pass. Sinner volley in the net. Love 15. Love 15. All right, serve again. Serve to the forehand of Mensik. Return goes short. Sinner with a drop shot in the net. Love 30. What is he doing? What is he doing with those drop shots? Like, I know they're like he's trying to do them right, but I mean, they are not working. Love 30. He's made a couple of questionable drop shots. Serve again. Into the forehand of Mensik, but it's a let. All right, serve again. That's a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Mensik. Return goes to the backhand of Sinner. Mensik, backhand. Into the Sinner backhand. Down the line to the forehand of Mensik. Sinner with a forehand cross court. Mensik's got it. He smacks it down the line, but he missed. But I like the intent. 15-30. That's the message he's got to send, Mensik. All right, 15-30. Serve. Into the forehand of Mensik. Return goes the forehand of Sinner. Mensik backhand pass. Sinner with a drop volley. Mensik's not going to get there. All right, 30-all. Drop shots are cowardly. Bailing on the rally rather than it being exposed. Okay, you say cowardly. Some would say strategy. Why is there a cage around the couch? So people don't sit on it. 30-all. First there's a fault. Oh, damn it. Mensik hit a ridiculous return. That would have been amazing. Second serve. What the hell? Stupid Hawkeye. Second serve. As the return goes in from Mensik to the forehand of Sinner. Mensik backhand to the backhand of Sinner. Into the backhand of Mensik. Sinner forehand. Into the forehand of Mensik. A Sinner forehand again. The forehand of Mensik goes down the line to the backhand of Sinner. Mensik Forehand cross court. Sinner's got it with a drop shot again. But it's out. Sinner's like 0 for 7 on drop shots. Like, what are these drop shots? And why does he keep doing them? 30-40. Break point Mensik. Like, these drop shots are clearly not working. And he keeps going there. All right. $30-40. People are trying to find their seats. Uh-oh. 30-40. Sinner serves. Out wide. Mensik gets it back. Sinner with a drive volley. Too good. All right. Sinner survives. Deuce. Who thought I'd say that today? Sounds weird. Sinner survives? What is he playing? Alcaraz? Deuce. All right. Deuce. As return goes in the corner, Sinner. Sinner goes back behind Mensik. That's a smart shot. Advantage Sinner. Advantage Sinner. As a return goes into the corner, Sinner. Mensik pass. Oh, too good. Back to Deuce. Back to Deuce. Great pass by Mensik. I think he might have shanked it a little bit, but it's a good pass. All right, Deuce. By the way, Chad, I love how, like, in other tournaments outside Grand Slams, the ball kids are so relaxed. ACMT. Like, they just don't seem bothered. They're just kind of like, yeah, give me the ball. Whereas at the Australian Open, they're just like... And you're like, are you okay? But the ball kids here just kind of like, who cares? I was walking around. Whatever, you want a ball week? Yeah, take a ball. They're so much more chill. We're going to fault second serve. Is Sinner grunting? Yes. And I'll tell you, chat, if I wasn't so sensitive, like hearing-wise, if I wasn't deaf, I would call hindrance. Backhand to backhand rally. But I can take it. As that goes to the net from barely. That goes to the net by Mensik. One love Sinner. But I'll tell you, if he grunts one more time, I'm calling the umpire hindrance. Ban him for grunting. Yeah, that's it. How dare he? How dare he? Does he not know the rules? What the hell? All right. AO ball kids is serious business. Probably training them next year already. Oh, no, they would be. I'm going to say it. Like, it's funny watching, like, with the smaller tournaments, how, like, different the ball kid training is. Like, they're a little bit more casual. They don't like... Like, they're very, like... Here, have a ball. Like they're definitely not as like they're not like army sergeant trained. They're just more like they're a little bit more like just make sure you pick the ball up and throw it back to the player. Like they're definitely not as like drill sergeant, right? All right, Mensik, love 15. By the way, I hurt my shoulder doing that. That was not a good idea. As a return goes in the backhand of Mensik. Drop shot's good. Way too good. Sinner can't get it. 15-0. Winner plays Feast tomorrow, by the way, who beat Lehechka, the defending finalist, this morning. Or yesterday? Or today? All right. $30-15. Serve to the backhand of Sinner. Forehand from Mensik to the backhand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Mensik. Sinner with a forehand again to the forehand of Mensik. Sinner goes down the line with a forehand, but it's long. No, it's in. All right, backhand to backhand. They keep going. Backhand again from Mensik on the stretch. Sinner goes down the middle to the forehand of Mensik. Mensik in the net. He blinked. 30-all. We've had no breaks of serve yet. 30-all. I'll tell you, chat, even if Mensik loses, this has been a performance. This has been a statement. This has hopefully showing a lot of you that this guy is legit. And I know he beat Djokovic in Miami, but beating Djokovic in Miami is not beating Sinner or Alcaraz. Oh, wow, what a shot! Great volley off the line from Mensik, and Sinner throws his hands up. He's like, what was that? Sinner's feeling like Hawkeye's check today. Mensik says, sorry, I'm just too good. 40-30. As the return goes in the backhand of Mensik. Drop shots in the net, though. That was bad. That was a bad shot. By the way, did Sinner just shake his fist at Mensik, or was it at the coaches? I'm sure it was at the coaches. All right, deuce. I want Mensik to hit a body serve, please. Straight down the middle. Straight into the chest. I want you to hit him in the chest. As hard as possible. Or serve out wide. That's good. That worked too. That was good serve. Anyways, advantage. Like when Coco hit that serve at Eala straight down the middle, I love those body serves. Those body serves that go like straight, like actually like in the chest. Like they're aiming for the, straight into the body. I love those serves. They look so brutal. Anyway, slice goes in. Smash from Mensik's a winner, and he holds 1-1. Sinner's standing too far back to do an effective body serve anyway. If he was standing a little closer to the baseline, body serve would work, but Sinner's like standing further back than Rafa. I mean, he's out there hanging out with Medvedev, back in like somewhere outside the car park. Like, he's way out there. 1-1. All right, Mensik holds. Sinner to serve. Sinner draws easier. I mean, is it right now? What do you mean? 15 love. Serve again. As the return goes into the forehand of Sinner, backing up from Mensik into the back of Sinner. To the backhand of Mensik. Sinner wins the point. Mensik drop shot in the net. I think he's just going a little bit too many drop shots at the moment. All right, 30 love. Weren't there people in the last match saying that Alcaraz had an easy draw? Probably some of the same chatters. Yeah, but let's be honest. They both had tricky draws. As the backhand return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Backhand from Mensik. Into the backhand of Sinner is Mensik. Slice. Sinner with a forehand cross court. Mensik gets it. Sinner with a forehand down the line. Mensik gets it. As Sinner forehand cross court again. Mensik on the stretch goes wide. 40 love. $40 love. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. All right, return goes into the backhand of Mensik. Then he hits a drop shot. That's good. Sinner gets there, but Mensik with a volley. Oh, he missed it. He's getting Sinner with some of these drop shots, though. All right. All right. All right, how we doing, chat? Sinner was getting fired up in the first Mensik serve this set. Yeah. Somehow I fear Feast more than Mensik or even Sinner. Wait, like personally or for Sinner? Are you scared of them? Like, are you personally like terrified, or are you just like saying on behalf of Sinner or Alcaraz? We got some hype matches today. Oh, we have been so spoiled. No more straight sets wins for Sinkeraz, please. They need challenges. Well, they're getting them. They're getting them right now. I said after Novak beats Sinner in the AO, Novak show a game plan to beat, but you need to strike the ball cleanly for it to work. Okay. Well. Imagine if we don't get Sinkeraz set Slam final this year. It'll only mean that the next time they play, it'll be even more interesting. Can someone answer my question? Yes. 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 Was that your question? I answered it. Yes, they can answer your question. See what I did there? All right. Back to Mensik. There's only one king. Exactly, and that is Elvis. Everybody knows it's Elvis is the king. Only ever been Elvis. Everybody else is just cosplaying. All right, 2-1. Where is he? Is he still... He's somewhere, right? He's in Graceland. He's doing the gardening. I saw a video. He's out there watering the garden in Graceland. He's still there. I know he is. I seen him. Have you seen I saw him. He's out there watering the roses. I saw him. Not fooling me. 15 love. He's pretending to work in Graceland. That's why. It's a smart cover. 15 love. That's a default second serve. Do you think Mensik will win? Maybe. Backhand goes into the forehand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Mensik. Mensik gets it out. 15-0. Medvedev reached out for TN doubles pairing? No way. That's a joke, right? It's not even April. Chris.
Nice to see ya, Cam. You look incredible today.
Hey, thank you for the $2, and I appreciate the nice words. Thank you. I'm sure you look great too. 15-0. Cam, you do commentary. Can you do commentary? Yes. Backhand. Did you say comedy or commentary? Anyways, drop shot's not very good by Sinner. And Mensik puts it away. Sinner's drop shots are terrible. Sinner's drop shots are set up approach shots. Like, these drop shots are not working. Oh, yeah, I can do commentary. $30-15. And an ace. 40-15. That one was for you. 40-15. As Mensik serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. Mensik is lucky, bro. You're lucky. Backhand rally. You make your own luck. Didn't you know that? Don't you know? No such thing as luck. You make your own luck. Backhand goes into the forehand of Sinner. Forehand of Mensik. Again to the forehand of Sinner. To the backhand of Mensik. Sinner, forehand, cross court, in the net. Mensik, 2-2. And he's just starting to, like, wear Sinner down a little bit in these rallies. Sinner's making some errors to finish him off. Mensik is starting to look like a big match player. Bro is a big match player. Just nobody knows it yet. I mean, he won Miami. 2-all. Back to Sinner. Stevie Wonder could see those drop shots. That's not... That's not funny. 2-0. Seven to the backhand of Mensik. Backhand for Sinner. Mensik goes down the line. Sinner stays back on the baseline. Smart move. Forehand to forehand rally. As Mensik again the forehand to Sinner. Mensik. Forehand into the net. 15-love. That was a little much. All right. Even Raducanu has got better drop shots than Sinner now. What if Alves is alive and just as an impersonator? Yeah, it's true. All right, 15-love. Sinner serves. As the return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Mensik. Forehand goes wide. 30-love. Love. Serve again. First serve is a fault, second serve. Backhand return from Mensik goes out. 40 love. Return goes down the line. The forehand of Sinner. Mensik forehand slice in the net. And Sinner takes the lead again. 3-2. Still no breaks. I had to have some work meetings. Then I came back and found out Mensik won the first set. Yep. We got a match. This is definitely the latest I've stayed up for a while. It's getting to 8 o'clock and it doesn't look like it's stopping. All right. But I'm all for it. I am okay. I am for it. Okay. Mensik leads. Sorry, not Mensik. Sinner leads. Mensik does lead, but Sinner leads. Wait, Tien won? I thought Tien lost. I thought Tien lost. No, Tien lost. What are you lying? Oh, no, he won. Hang on, when did he win? Why did people say that it was Kecmanovic won? Did Kecmanovic have match point? Is that what happened? What happened? I love Mensik day one. Hey, look. Congrats. Let's Mensik has got that dog in him. All right, Mensik serves again. First serve was a fault, second serve. Tien did win. Yeah, I thought Kecmanovic, was he serving for the match or something, maybe? I read it wrong. He was serving for the match and lost. Oh, okay, so that's... I thought I read that. Okay, so he didn't win. I mean, Tien won. When do I sleep? I don't know. You've loved Mensik for 2 years now? Hey, look, you are ahead of the curve. Most have only known him for 1 year. All right, love 15. Second serve, Mensik. To the backhand of Sinner. Mensik with a forehand. Sinner with a pass. Mensik with a volley. Sinner with a backhand slice. Mensik. Oh, diving volley wide! Oh, Sinner made him dive. And Mensik just missed it. Love 30. God, man, that was a great effort. Diving volley from Mensik, but it wasn't good enough. I mean, the Sinner slice cross court was so awkward. God, that would have been something. Great pickup by Sinner. Whew. Love 30. First serve is a fault, second serve. Oh, double fault. Why did he do that? Love 40. He hit a second serve bigger than he needed to. Love 40. Now we get a fault second serve. Oh, double fault, man. Back-to-back double faults. Mensik gives the break to Sinner. That was sloppy. All right. All right. Sinner's got the break, 4-2. Mensik is 220 centimeters tall. You sure? That's a typo, right? He's like, what, 7 foot tall? Shit. That's crazy. You mean 202, right? As Mensik hits a forehand long. It's 15 love. Have you seen Gil Gross with his permanent eye bags? Not good. What are you talking about? Gil looks great. What about permanent? Shut up. Bro, you're throwing thin ass. You've been like timed out 20 million times. Like, you gotta relax, buddy. All right, return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Backing out passing shot from Mensik. And Sinner hits a volley long. All right. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. As return goes the backhand of Sinner. Backhand now from Mensik. A Sinner backhand to the backhand of Mensik into the forehand of Sinner. Mensik forehand goes wide, 30-15. Buddy, share the screen where you're watching. Why don't you get tennis TV and stop being needy? I'm already telling you what's going on. If you want to watch it, you got to pay for that. I'm not giving that. Okay, I'm not risking my channel for. Just get tennis TV. Worried about Gil, is that wrong? No, you didn't. You weren't worried. It didn't sound like you're worried. Just leave Gil alone. He's fine. He's doing great. We love Gil. As that goes, oh! Down the line from Mensik, and he just salutes everybody. He's like, how do you like me? That was a hell of a shot, 30-all. What a shot. He just goes like this. That's how I play tennis. 30-all. 30-all. What a shot by Mensik. I mean, that was pretty. That was pretty. And the salute. Even Sinner was impressed. He's like, yeah, that was good. You got me. 30-all. Return goes out. Mensik. I think, did Sinner yell? Or was that Mensik? 40-30. Was that Sinner with the yell, or was that Mensik with the yell? Anyways, whatever. 40-30. Sinner said, let's go. That's wild. I didn't know he spoke. Serve into the back end of Mensik. Forehand for Sinner. To the forehand of Mensik. A Sinner forehand. Goes out and we get the deuce. And Sinner smacks the ball in the net. Sinner is pissed. Deuce. Wow. Sinner yelling, let's go, and then just smacking the shit out of the ball in the net when he missed. That is... Sinner's under some pressure. Mensik is making Sinner crack a little bit. Yeah, Sinner's been grunting all day. Ace down the tee, that's just too good. That's just too good. Chat, this is what we needed in this sport. This is what we needed. We needed guys to come in and just rough up Alcaraz and just grab him by the shirt and be like, I'll take you on. I'll take you on, buddy. We needed this. And Mensik has grabbed Sinner by the collar and said, why are all your buttons done up? They're all up to the top, you nerd. And Sinner's just like, hey, can I have my hat back, please? Advantage Sinner. There's been a forehand now from Sinner. That's a good shot. Mensik gets it back. Sinner, forehand inside out. As Mensik backhand into the forehand of Sinner. That's a great shot. Mensik puts up a lob. Sinner comes in with a volley, puts it away. It's 5-2. Sinner keeps the break. But Mensik is just roughing him up. It's crazy out here. And he's going to play Feast tomorrow, Sid, if he gets through Mensik. So you might beat this guy, but then you're going to play Feast. And he ain't going to be playing with you. You watch out. Feast is not going to pull punches. All right. It's 5-2. Mensik has to hold here. You know why. All right. I'll tell you, chat, this is fun. This is the kind of tennis we want. People fighting back against the Sinker-as dominance. All right. Hey, lady.
It's true, Tien said during an on-court interview that Medvedev has asked to play doubles with him.
That's fun. Hopefully it comes true. Think of the £5. Feast not watching the AO final is another good sign of a good attitude. I love it. That he's not concerned with what other people are doing. I love that. Mensik lifetime achievement is winning against Sinner. Hey, Jackpot, why so salty? Ease up on the salt. Just take the salt off the table. You know, eat something sweet. You know, that's sour. Like you're eating lemons. Like we don't need you to like. You should. Let's get off the sour shit, mate. Start eating some sugary stuff to be a little sweeter. Today's matches have been fire. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 5-2 Sinner. This might be a replica of the Alcaraz match. I feel like this is a lot. Like it felt like Alcaraz was going to come back, and it does feel like Sinner might come back. But I think Sinner's under more pressure than what Alcaraz was. Like Mensik feels like he's roughed up Sinner more than maybe Hashanov roughed up Alcaraz. Because Sinner doesn't usually get vocal. Doesn't usually get like this. This is Sinner's definitely, like Alcaraz is always going to be like the way he was today. But Sinner doesn't usually get ruffled, and he's been pushed around today. But Mensik has a hold here because serving first is important. Forehand now from Mensik to the backhand of Sinner. Mensik, slice. Oh no, it's out. Love 30. Mensik needs this game. He's got to serve first in the third. All right, love 30. Love 30. All right, love 30. As the return goes back in, Mensik in the net, love 40. Oh no! Where's Jackpot? Jackpot, are you still there? You okay? Love 40. Jackpot's out there going to find some donuts, get some sugar in him. All right, love 40. Sinner to take the second. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Sinner. Return goes into the backhand of Mensik. Sinner forehand. Into the backhand of Mensik. A Sinner with a forehand again to the forehand of Mensik. Down the line. Into the backhand of Sinner. Mensik. Backhand on the stretch. Sinner. Backhand again. The backhand of Mensik. It goes long. There's the set. Mensik starting to lose some power on the ground strokes. He just sort of, I don't know, he just didn't seem like he was really putting it all into the ground strokes like he was. I think he might be getting a little on the fatigue side. All right, Sinner. Relentless. 6-2 second set. All right. Much better set by Sinner. And Mensik definitely dipped. Yeah, his serve quality went down to a 7.1. So Mensik's serve, nowhere near as good as the first set. And Sinner only got better. That's so scary. Like, Sinner was serving, like, he got to a tiebreak and he wasn't even serving well. and then he starts serving well and he wins like 6-2. It's like, oh man, he wasn't even playing properly the first set. He wasn't even playing properly. He was just cruising in that first set. And Mensik stole it. Anyways. Let's see if Mensik can not get broken early. Angry Sinner has unbuttoned his top collar. Yeah, he has. He's serious now. He's just like, all right, I'm here. For those of you who managed to bet on Sinner when odds were high, congrats. Yeah, this isn't a betting channel. It's okay, Mensik. Let's win the third. It's going to be bloody tough. Angry Sinner is scary, yeah. But, like, this is what we want. This is what I want, chat. By the way, for those who are going... If somebody said Sinner haters, by the way, there's a difference between wanting a good quality match and a close match and, like, hating on Sinner, right? No one here is hating on Sinner, as far as I can see. And if they are, they're getting kicked out. But wanting Mensik to put on a fight and make this a fight is not hating on Sinner. There's a difference. Wanting competition and competitiveness is not hating. Hating is saying that Sinner sucks, and nobody said that. Oh, they are? Well, Daniel, if they are, we'll get them rid of them because we don't stand for that. You haven't read the chat. I've been reading the chat because I've been yelling and screaming the whole time. But I tell you, I love, again, even if Sinner gets this 6-2, right? I love that first set from Mensik. I love that he's sort of, like, if he didn't even prove to us, he proved to himself, okay, I can play this guy. He's never played him before. These guys have never met, right? Well, not on the court. Maybe in person they have. I don't know. Maybe they have met. I don't know. I don't follow them. But Mensik has proved to himself, like, okay, I can push this guy. I'm not, miles away from those guys. And he's made Sinner vocal, which is something we never hear. We never hear Sinner get vocal. So I love that too, that he's put enough pressure on Sinner to make Sinner, get a little frustrated, get a little annoyed, get a little yelly, right? He gets a little vocal. I love that. Like, credit to Mensik for that. And he's made it interesting. And that's the most important part about this, is like, we've seen Sinner and Alcaraz winning so easily for so long. We don't need to see another straight sets win. We want to see something a little different. And seeing this tonight, we've seen two different things. Hashanov pushing Alcaraz, which we haven't really seen much. We saw, I think, last year he might have got a set once, but we haven't seen Mensik. We haven't seen one of these younger guys push Sinner yet, besides Alcaraz. But remember, the winner of this plays Feast. And Feast is going to be coming shouting tomorrow as well. So we're going to be watching that. If you had to predict one person to be the third guy, would you pick Mensik? Enough with this big three shit. Let's move on. Big three was something else. We don't need no third guy. There's no big three. Like, we don't need that. What we need is a big 7. We need a big 10. We don't need no big 3. Like, big 3 is such a... Like, we got to get away from that. The WTA don't have a big 3, right? They've got a big bunch of players. And it's way better having 7 or 8 players that can beat everybody or beat each other, right? We don't need no third player. We need 3 or 4 more players to kind of get up there. Like, how much better would it be if we had Sinner, Alcaraz, Mensik, Feast, Shelton, Djokovic still there. Maybe Zverev gets competitive. Like, imagine if we had 7 players that were, like, all super competitive with each other. That'd be way better. We don't need 3. 3's boring. We've had 3. Let's get 7 or 8. 15-0. Yeah, we don't need a third guy. We need 4, 5, 6 guys. Totally agree. Yeah. Like, Mensik could be the third guy, and then Rune could be the 4th guy, and Draper could be the 5th guy, and then Feast could be the 6th guy. Like, why stop at 3? We need an army of guys trying to take down Sinner. That's what it's going to take. As Sinner hits it out 15-30. Like, it's one guy is not going to come in and save the day. We're not asking for a hero. All right? We can't get a hero. We need a group of guys to come through and try and disrupt this Sinner dominance. One guy's not enough. We need to bring an army. 15-30. I can't unsee the button-up shirt now. I know, right? Somebody said that yesterday. It ruined my life too. 15-30. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Mensik wants that break. Forehand goes into the forehand of Sinner. Again, the forehand of Mensik. Sinner. Forehand down the middle. Mensik. Unleashing to the backhand of Sinner. Now Mensik backhand. Now Sinner runs around. Goes again the backhand of Mensik. Sinner. Backhand again. Into the backhand of Mensik. As Sinner with a forehand cross-court. Mensik gets it. Goes cross-court into the forehand of Sinner. As Mensik backhand cross-court. Nice. Sinner gets it. Mensik. Drop shot. Oh, what a shot. Sinner gets it, but it's in the nets. Hang on. Second wind. 15-40. What a start. That drop shot's been killer. 15-40. Sinner serves. He serves a fault. Mensik hasn't broken Sinner all day. Second serve. To the backhand of Mensik. Good return. Sinner forehand. Into the forehand of Mensik. Sinner. Forehand in the nets. Mensik finally breaks Sinner. 1-love final set. All right. One love Mensik. Now Mensik been broken a couple of times in the last couple of games, so it's not a done deal that he's going to hold for the rest of the match. But if he can hold the next game, that gets interesting. Because you know Sinner's going to be hunting him down. He's a fox. And you're a rabbit. And foxes eat rabbits. And Carlos is from some other planet. I don't even know what animal he is. He's from another planet that eats foxes, apparently. All right, return goes into the forehand of Mensik. Oh, Mensik hits it wide. Love 15. Uh-oh. Run, rabbit, run! Run! Love 15. Run! By the way, I don't know if there's anything more cringe than someone pretending to be a tennis player in the chat. All right, back in return. Thanks for being a member, though, I guess. As lob goes up. Oh, come on now. Mensik 15-0. Come on now. Just use your real name. Be proud of who you were named. Don't pretend to be someone else. 15-0. Your parents gave you a name for a reason. Use it. 15-0. Return goes out. 30-15. Oh, it is your real name. Okay. 30-15. Well, that's coincidental. What are the chances that you're named the same as the up-and-coming tennis player? That's crazy, man. Your parents knew something we didn't. As a return goes into the backhand of Mensik. Mensik in the net, 30-0. Oh, God. He needs serves. He needs bombs. I told you, this fox is hunting him down. Watch out. You watch out. Jakub Mensik is the most common name in Poland? Wow. So you're telling me there's like thousands of Jakub Mensiks floating around in Poland. That's actually... All right, return goes in the backhand of Mensik. Backhand out. Is it like John Smith? Is that what you're saying? Is it a backhand? No, that goes out by Mensik. So you're saying Jakub Mensik is John Smith, basically. It's like John Smith of Poland. Hey, look, I'm not joking. I'm asking a question. It's a common name. Jakub is a popular name. Okay. But like Mensik? Oh, your surname starts with M. It's 8 a.m., bro. I'm tired. Anyway, it's 30-40. Return goes in the forehand of Mensik. Back, forehand from Sinner. Volley from Mensik. Winner, deuce. Bro, look, I apologize. I'll take it back. Your name, that's just a coincidence. I can't read. But also, you did come in here saying, I've got this. It's like, you did come in pretending. Come on now. All right, we get the deuce. All right, ace. Cam doesn't like your name. Please change it. I support the host. I mean Cam. I don't like your attitude. Advantage Mensik. Oh, it does end with... Wait, so your name is Mensik. Wait, what? Oh, Mensik bet sold out. Welcome back, Jackpot. Good to see you still there. First serve's a fault, second serve. Look, Jakub M. I apologize. Truce. As the return goes in the forehand of Mensik. Back in now from Sinner. Mensik. Hey, guy in chat, you're winning. Jakub, you're winning. 2-love. Can you please beat Sinner, though? Because it would be really, really good for tennis. Can you please put your phone away, get back on the court, and win? Be great. All right, 2-love Mensik. Mensik is from Czechia, not Poland. Thank you, Captain Obvious. All right, 2-love. Dishwasher Mensik lost his set. Jackpot, you are... I mean, are you okay? Somebody give Jackpot a hug. First serve's a fault. Ball kid almost lost a leg. Second serve. As the backhand return goes into the backhand of Sinner.
Truce accepted, Count.
You didn't have to donate. Thank you for the 10. All right, backhand goes into the forehand of Mensik. Mensik in the net, love 15 love. Thank you. That's very generous. I didn't... Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. 15 love. I feel bad because I couldn't read the name. I didn't read the name properly. Then I made a joke and it wasn't nice. 15 love. As with a serve. Into the forehand of Mensik. Forehand now from Sinner. Mensik pass. Oh, he missed it. 30 love. All right, 30 love. Thank you for your continued support of this channel. Oh, good. I've been watching you for 5 years now. Hey, look. Well, you know how it is. I make fun of the mods, and they're helping the channel, you know. But I make fun of them. No one's safe. All right, 30 love. First serve's a fault, second serve. Look, if I find a Jakub Mensik card, you can get first dibs, all right? How about that? There's the truce. If I get a Jakub Mensik trading card and you want it, it's yours. All right, 40 love. All right, Sinner serves. Sinner looks tired. I think it's just his face. As he serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. Serving to the front of Mensik. Good return. Sinner gets it, but it's in the net. 40-15. That was just too aggressive from Mensik on the return. 40-15. Arian.
Camis Godin, my favorite streamer.
Thank you, Aaron, for the donation and the nice words. Appreciate that. Now everybody stop donating. I'm trying to watch the match. 2-1 Mensik. All right. Mensik with the break. Final set. My favorite tennis player is Daria Kasatkina. I'm sure people lose a lot more money and keep quiet about it. Mind-wrecking. No, usually if people lose money, they rage in the chat. That's how it usually works. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Cam, does Sinner look tired? No. Mensik is making him look slow because Mensik is hitting the ball so hard. Sinner equals winner. Good sign. That's a good sign. I tell you, chat. None of these bullshit iPad signs. None of these AI BS signs. That lady made that with her own two hands and a pen. And I respect that. That effort went into that. And you can tell that it's not AI because the Sinner's the bigger word, and then she ran out of room and she had to write winner very small. And look, that's just fine. That's just like, you know, I make that mistake too when I'm drawing something and I forget and I don't realize there's like half the page. I'm like, oh no, I've drawn it too big and now I don't have enough room to finish the rest of it. She did that same thing and I respect that. You know, she put the little equal sign and then she's like, winner in small text. She was trying to make it even, but it obviously wasn't. She just miscalculated the Sinner part and then it was too big. But I respect the effort because I'm sick of these freaking people getting their phones going like this. You get that shit out of here. You go out there and you buy some crayons and you make a sign. 2-1. You make a damn sign. And that lady is a hero. A creative hero. And she deserves 45 seconds of credit. All right. Ace out wide. 15 love. $15 love. Serve again. Into the back of the Sinner. He shanks at 30 love. 30 love. Serve again. Return goes short. Drop shot Mensik. Sinner gets it, but hits it wide. Been watching Alcaraz. 40 love. 40 love. We are witnessing a little bit of a resistance. A guerrilla army, if you will. All fighting the revolution. .40 love. As the return goes in the backhand of Mensik. 4 now from Sinner. And Mensik hits it long. 40-15. .40-15. Only Sinner and Alcaraz seem reliable. Are you watching this match? 40-15. Reliable how? What do you mean reliable? Nobody's undefeated in tennis. Mensik forehand inside out. Great shot. And he gets a 3-1. Yeah, a velvet revival. A velvet revolution. That's it. Make me some money, Sinner. Why don't you go out and get a job? 3-1. Now you're blaming Sinner for your... Go get a good... Go apply for jobs. And get paid that way. 3-1. Now you're blaming Sinner for your money. What the hell are you talking about? Make me some money. So what are you... He doesn't know you. Go out there and apply for a job. Apply yourself. Leave Sinner out of it. I'm not calling him unemployed. I'm just saying Sinner's not giving you any money. Stop asking for money. Go get a job. 15 love. This is coming from a professionally unemployed person, right? 15 love. It's 8 a.m. No one's safe. All right. So, I'm tired. That hit hard, though. Bro, sorry. You're betting on him. Oh, you were betting on him. I didn't know. I didn't think you were gambling. Anyways, 30 love. $30 love. Serve again. Into the backhand of Mensik. Return the forehand to Sinner. Mensik. With the backhand in the net, it's 40 love. Coming from a guy who gets donations. Bro, I just said I'm unemployed. What do you mean? What do you want from me? 40 love. Sinner better not cost you money. Oh, you're betting on Sinner too. You go get a job too. You jump in line. Out here, yeah. I'm getting told by the unemployed, am I? All right, yeah. Sinner better win me money. You get in line too. 40 love. I'm not taking shit from people that out here. I'm not taking this shit. 40-15. I've stayed up all night. I've been streaming for like nearly 12 hours straight. What have you done today? Good luck. 40-15. Good serve. Oh, Mensik hit it back. And Sinner hit it in the net. All right, 40-30. By the way, I feel like if you are betting, if you're like unemployed and you bet on stuff, you could just call yourself a freelance gambler. Wouldn't that be you could get people off your back that way. What do you do? I'm a freelance gambler. Huh. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good, doesn't it? You can use that one. If anybody's like, what are you don't even do anything, go get a job. You'll be like, I'm a freelance gambler, Mom. Stop yelling at me. 40-30. I'm going to buy this basement one day. Coming from a guy in a basement. Anyways, 3-2. 3-2 Mensik. Final set. You're going to tell your mum that. You should. Touche. Hey, the lady with the sign's back. We love you. You keep making signs. Don't you tell them otherwise. I'm a sports investor. Hey, look. Hey, whatever gets you through the day. It's all good. That was funny though. You got me. I have noticed that you don't have the most extreme Australian accent. Yeah, because if I did, you wouldn't understand me. Gambling winnings get taxed in the US. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm a high-risk analyzer. All right. I'm a freelance human. The wages aren't good, but the hours suit me fine. Hey. Cam's an influencer? Pff, bro. I don't influence shit. What am I influencing? You tell me that. I like to think of myself as I don't know, just a guy in his house, which I am. All right, 3-2. My dog she's outside. All right, 3-2. As the return goes in the backhand of Mensik, backhand for Sinner. All right, let's lock in because it's getting serious. We might be seeing something happen here. There's earth tremors, and this could be an earthquake because we had a 4-4 rally. That's a winner from Mensik. 15 love. The landscape of tennis is changing, and we need to pay attention. 15 love. I don't want to sleep. I have school tomorrow. Okay. 15 love. I'm a professor of tennis. That's my job. 30 love. I'm a professor of tennis. That's what I like to call myself when I go outside. What do you do for work? I'm a professor. 30 love. As the return goes into the backhand of Mensik. Sinner with a pass. Mensik with a drop volley. Sinner gets with a forehand, but he missed it. 40 love. 40 love. Man, Sinner had that. Dr. Cam? No, I don't have a PhD. $40 love. Good serve. And then the drop volley. 4-2. Mensik on fire. 4-2 final set. Wow. Mensik feast tomorrow could be fun. Oh, we're going to watch that. Don't they have beef? Do they have beef? Or am I thinking of someone else in Mensik? Mensik has beef with somebody. Who's Mensik got beef with? I know Mensik has had... Mensik's got pork. Wait, that's something else. I don't know what that is. Oh, GMP! Yes! GMP, yeah. Yeah, Pirikar and Mensik. Yeah. Okay, now I remember. Yes. I know Feaston's very for beef, but yeah. Mensik and GMP. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I knew it was a Frenchman. Love 15. All right. Well, let's see. If GMP and Feast are friends, though. So maybe that might spill over. Anyways, 4-4. Sinner's not out yet. Let's relax. But pork and mustard, maybe. All right, 15-0. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Sinner. 15-0. By the way, Chad, I'm going to jinx this match by looking up the head-to-head. It is 1-1 between Mensik and Feast. Oh, Sinner broke back. Oh, whoops. Oh, they played the Mickey Mouse Cup, and then they played last year in Miami quarterfinals. It was straight sets, but it was interesting. Interesting. Echo. 15-0. Serving to the backhand of Mensik, and then Sinner with a drop volley. 30-15. It's too late for me to learn tennis. I'm 42 years old from the Philippines. It's never too late. Never too late. Never too late. My dad started surfing in his 40s, and he still does. It's never too late. You start playing tennis right now. Yeah, it's too late. That's a rude. It's coming from... Don't listen to that person. They're unemployed, apparently. 4-4 rally. Passing shot goes long. It's 40-15. Never too late. You go pick up a racket and you go have a hit. Never too late. And all these people saying it's too late. Do you have a dream? 40-15. Or did something happen to you in your life that you're like, oh, my dreams ended and you got... Don't be the problem. You can be whatever you want to be too. It's never too late for you either. Change your attitude. All right, 40-15. There's been a 400 from Sinner down the line. That's a winner. Okay. Sinner shakes his fist at the crowd. And it's 4-3. It's past midnight, by the way. This is a late one. 4-3 Mensik. He's got the break. He's got to serve twice to hold and win against Jannik Sinner. Cam, this is why you're an influencer. I'm a bimfluencer. I don't influence shit. I just placed $200 on Sinner. Okay. From memory, can you say who's the youngest player to win the calendar slam? The calendar slam? Steffi, I think. Steffi Graf. She was like 19, right? Watching tennis with you all seems to me, I can't read. God, I've lost it. I've lost the ability to read words. Anyways, it's been good. It's too late for me to learn tennis. I'm 42 years old. You already said that. Bro, didn't you hear what I replied? Did you not? I gave you a motivational speech and everything, and you didn't even listen. Huh? There you go. Bio shows how influential I am. He didn't even listen. All right. Cam's 45. It's never too late. Okay. All right. I see what we're playing. All right. He had dementia at 42. Oh, okay. All right. He's 42 and he's deaf. Oh, okay. Oh. Lucky my self-esteem's not low. Anyways, 4-3. Oh. Okay. Anyways, serve from Mensik. As the return goes into the forehand of Mensik. Oh, Mensik in the net. Love 15. Chat, that was your fault. Lock in. Love 15. Love 15. No, we're not watching Fonseca. Hell no. I love Fonzie, but no, sorry. There's been a 4-4 rally. Mensik down the line to the backhand of Sinner. Mensik, forehand of the stretch. Sinner's going for it. As the backhand goes in the forehand of Mensik. Backhand of Sinner again. He's got some urgency, Sinner. Backhand again. Off the tape. Oh, it doesn't go over. Ooh, 15-0. Geez, Sinner's got some urgency now. And Mensik better start running. 15-0. Mensik serves again. Huge serve. Down the tee. 30-15. Serve again. Slicing the net by Sinner. 40-15. Mensik's serve coming to the rescue. 40-15. Serve. To the forehand of Sinner. Mensik backhand into the backhand of Sinner. As Mensik hits a slice. Sinner. Forehand in the net. Mensik 5-3. Whoa. Okay. Sinner is serving to stay in the match. 2 hours and 7 minutes played. Chat, we're going to have one of two things happen. We're going to have an epic comeback with the grand finale or an upset with the grand finale. We're guaranteed a grand finale. Sinner serves. He serves a fault. Second serve. Serve to the backhand of Mensik. Backhand of Sinner. Into the net. Love 15. Love 15. All right, love 15. Good serve to the forehand of Mensik. Forehand from Sinner. In the net again! Love 30. Love 30. And the crowd are stunned. Especially the people that paid $1 million for him to be there. You told me he was good. Love 30. Oh, Chad, imagine lighting that money on fire. Serve to the backhand of Mensik. Backhand for Sinner. Down the line, that's a great shot. Mensik gets it though. Sinner, forehand, that's a winner. All right. Oh, come on now. 15-30. 15-30. Sinner serves again. Into the forehand, Mensik. Return goes short. Sinner backhand. Mensik pass. Sinner volley. Winner. 30-all. Safe hands. 30-all. All right, 30-all. Sinner serves again. Into the backhand of Mensik. Forehand from Sinner. To the backhand of Mensik. Oh, what a winner down the line! Mensik's got a match point! Smacks a backhand inside out winner. Sinner didn't see it coming. That's a sucker punch. That was a sucker punch. Match point Mensik. To upset Sinner. Sinner doesn't like that ball. He's going to throw another one. All right. Match point Mensik. Sinner serves. Into the forehand. Mensik return the net. No. It's a fault. Second serve. To the back of the Mensik. Good return. Sinner forehand in the net. Jakub Mensik has arrived again. He was gone for a while after the Miami win, but he is back, baby. And oh my gosh. Tennis landscape has changed. Mensik doesn't even react. He's like, I thought you said Sinkeras was tough. Like, Mensik's like, bro, what is it? Like, is this the best you got? I thought Sinkeras was hard. Why is everyone complaining? Mensik wins. That is huge. That is actually huge. Wow. And the crowd are stunned. The crowd are stunned. Jakub Mensik knocks Sinner out. Wow. Legit. Mensik is legit. Holy crap. And he's going to play Feast tomorrow. All right. Welcome to the new tennis landscape. Sinkeras is starting to wobble. I'm stunned. I mean, look, we knew Mensik could play tennis. But, I mean, beating Sinner on a hard court is ridiculous. Calm down, Mensik is great. Did you just get here? Have you been here the whole time? This is what we wanted, right? Yes. But it's still like, it's one thing to be like, oh yeah, it's like when Djokovic beat Sinner and we're like, wait, what? It's the same thing, like, oh wait, no Sinkeras final. Mensik or Feast are going to play Alcaraz or Rublev in the final. That's the final four. Alcaraz versus Feast or Mensik in the final, it would be, I mean, that's what we want as well. I want that personally as well. So, Mensik's legit. And he's been legit. We should know this. God, imagine if he wasn't injured in Australia and he played Djokovic. Oh, what could have been? Anyways, he makes up for it by beating Sinner. There were some crazy rallies in that match. There was some crazy hitting by both. I tell you, Sinner's drop shots, though, those are not where they need to be. He needs to figure that out. Because those drop shots were... he was making some questionable drop shots. First set. Jay.
What an awesome day of tennis. So many great matches on the WTA side and ATP side. Glad to spend it with you and the chat cam.
Hey, thank you, Jay, for the 3. I mean, yeah, we've been streaming for 12 hours straight, I think, so. And the only bad match we had was the Eala Gauff match. But that was the biggest match we had, so it wasn't really... I mean, we had 4 matches that were 3 sets. We had we had an upset in this one. Holy hell. Man, chat, 2026 might be different. People putting their hands up saying, hey, I'm here too. I think if Mensik had beaten Alcaraz, it wouldn't be as big of a shock because we do know that Carlos sometimes, he can sometimes get a little wily, right? And he does sometimes lose matches that we... he's lost some, like last year, right? He lost some matches that were like out of nowhere. But Sinner doesn't lose matches, right? I mean, last year, he lost to Alcaraz. He lost to, Bublik in that shock. It's kind of on that, it feels like that, right? When Bublik beat him in Halle. It was a shock. Even if it was, we knew that Bublik could do stuff. This has the same vibe. Like Mensik beating Sinner's like, okay, we knew that he had game. But you still got to do it. You still got to beat Sinner. Like, you still got to beat him on a hard court. Like, you could say the Bublik match that it was a change of surface and a disappointment from losing the French. So, yeah, okay, he lost to Bublik unexpectedly on grass, and Bublik is a freak on grass. But Mensik here, it's like...
Novak has finally given the others hope to win.
Okay. I guess. Dutchy.
Hi, Cam. Hope they paid Sinner already. Thanks, Cam.
I don't think he would have gotten on the plane if they hadn't put the... I'm sure the deal would have been done before he got on the plane. But thank you for the donations. But like, yeah, this one, it has that same Bublik vibe where we're just like, well, yeah, if somebody plays this game against Sinner and takes time away from Sinner and executes perfectly, they can beat Sinner. But they have to be a certain player. Can't just be anyone.
He did it, Cam. I'm shocked. King.
I know, Leon. Thank you for the 2. Like, I mean, Mensik has got that Bublik style. And yet that's the style that can beat Sinner. Not always, but can beat Sinner. And Mensik executed perfectly. I mean, couldn't have played a better match. In the first and the third set. Second set, okay, he fell off. But, man, that was, I mean, he just bullied Sinner. He bullied him. Yeah, Mensik has an S tier serve. I agree. For sure. And you need that. We talked about, and chat, how many, I mean, look, he proved it in Miami, but we'll talk about it again now. We said that this guy is like Hurkacz, but with a mean streak. Like he's Hurkacz with aggression. You know, he's Hurkacz with a bit of, you know, a bit more roughed up, right? And that's the kind of player that we need to be able to play these guys because Hurkacz has been able to push Sinner and Alcaraz before, but he just hasn't got that last, final, killer instinct, right? Which is crazy because he does have a killer instinct, but he's just a little bit, he just doesn't have that like that final shot that can push them out off the edge. Mensik is that guy. He is the Hurkacz with the mean streak, and he proved that tonight. Hopefully he stays healthy, though. This is the thing with these guys. You know, Draper beating Alcaraz in Indian Wells. We're like, holy shit. And then he got injured. Or, he got injured a couple months later. Feast pushing guys. And then we're like, oh, I got injured. Mensik. And then he got injured, right? We need these guys to stay healthy because, gosh, like it's exactly what we want as tennis fans. Maybe you don't want this as a Sinner or Alcaraz fan. You think, stay out of my lane. But as tennis, we need Mensik, we need Draper, we need Feast, we need Brunner right? We need these guys to be able to push Sinner and Alcaraz because, that's only going to make them better. Like, Sinner's going to go and go, hang on, I thought I had to worry about Alcaraz. Now I have to worry about Djokovic and Mensik. Okay, I better go figure it out. I got to go work on my drop shots. I got to go work on stuff. Like, that's, it's only going to be better for Sinner in the long run because he's going to have to work harder on things that, not just Alcaraz can expose, but, other guys. Yeah, Tien's on that list too. But man, this is exactly what we needed to start the year. This is exactly what we needed. And we can have a Sinkeraz final in Indian Wells because that's a long time coming.
Cam, thanks. So grateful for this, Chanel.
Hey, look, I love Chanel too. I don't know who she is, but I'm sure she's a lovely person. Thank you for the $2. Mensik Feast is going to be fire tomorrow. We're going to watch that. We're going to watch that. And we're going to see if either of them can play Alcaraz. Unless Rublev says, Alcaraz? Who's playing Alcaraz? I'm playing Alcaraz. Mensik is undefeated this year? Really? He's 10-0? Holy shit. I mean, he didn't lose to Djokovic. That's wild. Yeah, we're going to watch everything tomorrow. Don't worry. Cam's so hyped. I'm like... Yeah, I'm not hyped that Sinner lost, right? I mean, people are going to get confused and be like, oh, you hate Sinner. No. I hate predictability. I just hate things being predictable. I like chaos. And this is chaos. Mensik beating Sinner in February is chaos. And Nix, you're annoying. Like, I know you were going to just, no, you're anti-Sinner. You are a crybaby. I'm happy for Mensik. Yeah. Rublev will win. If Rublev beats Alcaraz, that would be the first time in a long time that Sinner and Alcaraz both lost at a tournament. I don't know the last time that happened. It's going to be crazy. I'm not anti-Sinner. I'm anti-Sinkeraz, if anything. Because I think it's just too... We had a great run last year, but let's mix it up. Let's shake things up. And Mensik just shook it up. Madrid 2024 when Rublev beat Alcaraz and Sinner withdrew. Yeah, but what about both of them being beaten at the same tournament? Because that's been even longer, right? That they both lost at the same event. Not one pulled out or one withdrew. Like, we got what about when they both lost? That's got to be back in like 23? End of 23, maybe? 2023 ATP Finals. Yeah, I mean, that was a fucking lifetime ago now. So yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Wasn't the only person to beat Sinner back-to-back was Joker. At the ATP Finals back then, I think, yeah, maybe. I think Mensik can beat Carlos too. He's got to beat Feast, and Feast is no joke. Feast ain't mucking around. Man. Tell you, Joe, we got 2026 is starting off interesting. So far, we're 0 for 2 with Sinner matches in tournaments. And then when we get to Indian Wells, I'll be championing Sinner a little bit more. I'll be like, all right, we haven't seen you guys play for at least 3 months. Come on now. Play the final. Go on. Play the final. And plus, Sinner's final in Indian Wells would actually be epic. Because they've played a lot of semifinals. I think they played like 2 semifinals. So having them play the final would be a long time coming. And last year they didn't get to play because Sinner wasn't there. So I wouldn't mind a Sinner's final in Indian Wells. I think that would be a great, especially because Indian Wells has been Alcaraz. But I think Sinner, it would be really interesting to see Sinner in 2026 play Alcaraz at Indian Wells. Watch the Tiafo match, he says. All right. Have you figured out a way not to like to eliminate sleep from your schedule? Like, how do you not sleep and actually don't like suffer? And Sinner hasn't won Indian Wells. Where's the dishwasher guy gone? Nah, it's just part of the fun, I guess. Yeah, we've got a great lineup tomorrow. So we've got Pegula and Nisimova, Gauff versus Svitolina, Alcaraz versus Rublev, and then Feast versus Mensik. So that's the run tomorrow. Shelton is good. Still go. Oh, I love Shelton. I mean, don't get it confused. I didn't just name. I missed out on a lot of names, but there's a lot of players that I didn't add to that list. You could add to the list. Amazing lineup tomorrow. Yep. I still believe in Sinner, and I think he'll be back stronger in the next tournament. Oh, yeah, look. Sinner's lost 2 close matches to 2 guys that played unbelievable tennis. Like, Mensik in that first set was playing ridiculous, right? Third set, ridiculous. Like, Sinner hasn't lost to himself in the matches that he's lost, right? Don't get it twisted. He has not lost to himself. So, if he plays well, he'll beat most guys. It's only when these guys come in playing like that, that's going to be, he's just going to have to navigate that. And he's won matches when guys have come in like this. It's not like he loses every match that someone plays well in, right? And I think on Indian Wells, he's not going to lose to a guy like Mensik in Indian Wells. Mensik's game is not going to be as good on the slower hard courts. So if he does play Mensik again in Indian Wells, Sinner would probably win. It takes a different type of player to beat Sinner at Indian Wells, right? You got to be like Alcaraz more, variety, hitting with power on those slow courts doesn't work as well. Now, if they played in Miami, that'd be a different story. But I think, Sinner won't lose to Mensik if they played in Indian Wells. I don't think. That would be a massive surprise. Yeah, look, Doha might be a slower hard court, but it's not slower than Indian Wells. Like, Indian Wells is that fraction slower than any other court, and Sinner would be able to get the bit of time that he was losing to Mensik because Mensik was hitting the ball so friggin' hard in that first set. Yeah, Nole's playing Indian Wells. This feels like 80% Mensik playing great and 20% Sinner playing not the best. Do you agree? I mean, Sinner could have played better. The drop shots were pretty bad at times. Actually, all the time. It's raining in Rio. Yeah, I looked at that. I'm like, oh, yeah, we're not watching Rio. Not today. Brutal. Can't stay up any longer. Indian Wells is slow, yes. Carlos versus Rublev? Yeah, we're going to watch that. Are you going to do a prediction video for that? No. It's 9 a.m. I've been up all night. And I've got to get back up in like 6 hours and 7 hours to do more stuff. And you want me to make videos as well? I'm going to have to pass. I'll make finals videos. All right. I'm going to take a knee on this one. I thought I'd have time to make videos, but unfortunately, these matches went forever. Do I worry about my health? No, that's my doctor's job. You need to get outside on such a beautiful day. Do I? How do you know it's a beautiful day? You stalking me? Get some rest? Yeah, I'm going to pass out. All right, chat. Thanks for hanging out. What a day. What a day. What a day. What a day. And I'll probably wake up and think it was all a dream. But we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for bearing with us. I know it's been a long one. But we did it. We got through the day. Woo! Go watch Rio or something. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sinner goes down. Mensik. 7-6, 2-6, 6-3. And he is back, baby. I know he arrived in Miami. And then he went MIA. He's back, baby. And he's going to play Feast tomorrow. We're going to watch that. I'll see you guys then.